Okay, Abusian, a former Chief Justice, a friend Sophia Akuffo. Finally, a Council of State receive a petition to remove her as Council of State member. Abusian, na then as you see, ama ye removing and as ye baby removing as Council of State member. Right now, we're breaching an oath of secrecy, as you see, former Chief Justice Tokono, the removal process, or Barbontin, a day and send be better to Jana, say, any quine say, Obia or ye part of Council of State, no, and or Barbontin, Baby Disa community. Finally, the removal process, na say, Sakia or more Sakino as Council of State member, no, process, no. Or more bar ababe finalize ya. Yes, Solomon Owusu ede ehonsem ebabe tuja. Unsubscribe ya, subscribe, like, na share my phone so answer into me. And kabumi yankona yankon kuti ensema. Yes, Solomon Owusu ede etuja. Medamase.
In that instructive interaction with Joseph Akable, and we're talking about Justice Sophia Akuffo, who says that, well, trivialities. This one is small matter, looking at the office in itself. And she's looking at the broader context of the office and the kind of example or precedent, as they say it in law, that is set for us as a republic, as a political or democratic dispensation. And so that even canvasses fortuitously this argument that she could still remain in the Supreme Court, so to speak.
Roland, let me begin by reminding the Office of the Special Prosecutor that the petition that I sent to him concerning the former Vice President, Dr. Bawumia, I'm keenly awaiting the response of it.
What's in the petition?
He is saying that he bought or he donated more than 300 pickups, brand new pickups to the MPP campaign. I am keenly following it. And to those of you who are there threatening my life, let me assure you that I will follow this petition to its logical conclusion.
Your life has been threatened?
Oh, a lot of them, but it's funny. They don't know. You see, the mere fact that you have a very funny face, when you move, that's not mean you are stubborn than anybody. Are you with me? So the Office of the Special Prosecutor must not dilly-dally with this petition. It is so dear and it goes to the core of our democracy. If we will be able to deal with the issues of monetization, then this forms the foundation of it. Secondly, you spoke about Madam Sophia Akuffo.
Because she canvassed a position.
I'm happy to announce to you also that she will be the next person that I will petition to be removed from the Council of State.
Why?
Breaching of oath of secrecy. What she has done is so dangerous, it must never be encouraged in this country. And I'm serving notice to her that I will go after her. We need to rid this country of such people. She has occupied the position of the Chief Justice of this country before. If you go to the Council of State, she is in charge of the legal, constitutional, and petitions
committee.
She has it. Every petition that goes to the Council of State, it goes to her first. She took part in the consultation with the president to establish the prima facie case. You knew all the issues surrounding it. How on earth would you then turn and go back to the committee?
Oh, so are you saying former Chief Justice I am telling you, it
cannot
canvass the position that she has because of the institution she has served all her life, and then also gain credibility for, ultimately heading.
So there is something called collective responsibility. She's a member of the Council of State. Are you with me? If you are a member of Council of State, took part in the consultation, and you didn't even vote, you abstained. That shows how insincere she is. If she really believed that indeed what was happening was wrong, she would have voted no. Abstinence does not mean you do not agree. Abstinence could be you agree, but you don't want to hurt the feelings of the person affected because, as it were, both of you went to secondary school, Wesley girls. And so, old guysm, that could be you have occupied the position before. I am also, she has also occupied the position. And so, I don't want to offend the position.
Because
she's a woman, feminist, what's the feminist action or what?
Feminism.
Feminism. That is understood. But you cannot shortchange your position as a member of the Council of State for this. So I'm going to petition. And let's test the laws of the land. So that is what I will say in the interim. Let's come back. Roland, it's good that you are not dead, I'm not dead. You were right here. You were the one asking us the questions, me and then Zato and other panelists, about this Chief Justice. You remember my position right from the beginning. When I saw the 20 little stars of the MPP who were misleading this woman, I said, no, if for nothing I came from the womb of a woman, I will not allow her to be misled. She thought some of us were against her.
What do you mean by she was being misled?
Right from the beginning, the evidence suggested that she has misbehaved. Are we not talking about 337,000 Ghana cedis being per diems and so on, given to the daughter and the husband? What else do you need? In any case, Article 146 says that a justice of the Superior Court, mind you, a justice of the Superior Court or a chairman of the regional tribunal shall not be removed from office except for what? Stated misbehavior. On what basis was she removed? And those lawyers that want to throw dust into people's eyes, no semantics.
Well, Sophia Akuffo says that it's trivial.
Which one is the trivia? That our 337,000 was dissipated just like that is trivia. Somebody, you know, somebody is in jail because of 10 cities. They have been jailing people. They shouldn't annoy the people of this country. You know the ordeal we go through in the hands of these judges? When you go to court, they are like gauze. Even when your phone rings, you can find yourself in prison. You go and do this, and you have judges. And interesting, not Sophia Akuffo alone. Nene Megache also came there. How much is it? Are you kidding me?
Well, it's for the institution. The institution of the Chief Justice.
Which institution of the Chief Justice?
The office of the Chief Justice.
So that office makes her a saint. She must be above all this. In fact, we must not hear of misappropriation of even a city. A city. Let alone what? 337,000. And they don't know shame. They are going about defending this. If I were her, I would stop this. The only thing she has succeeded in doing is to always occupy our televisions. And we'll be discussing it. That is all to it.
What do you think that she could have done? You claim that of course, we're sitting here, you were claiming that you were advising her at the time.
She disgraced two prominent people in this country.
What was the intention?
She disgraced two people of this country when the matter got heated. Two elderly men, prominent people in this country, and for now, I don't have their permissions to mention their names.
You would have?
I would have. I don't have. For strange reasons, I'll hold on. They intervene. That, look, resign amicably and go. All that she's doing is about bread and butter. Her entitlement is what she's fighting for. Nothing else, nothing more. How can you be removed as the Chief Justice and still think that you want to be on the bench? You have been removed as a Chief Justice and you were only a Chief Justice by virtue of being on the bench. And you say still you want to be a judge at the Supreme Court. And how do you even cooperate or work with the people that you have bastardized their integrity? Is she not going to be destructive? So she knows she's gone, but she has to put up a fight so that there will be some sympathies for her to get a sympathy. That's why she went to the ECOWAS court. Have you forgotten? ECOWAS court, she is demanding $10 million. Now we hear about Machiavellian rule, Machiavellian. What is this? Can you explain to us where the Machiavellian is coming from? Now, I'm not asking you.
Put off your mic. No. Hold on.
No.
Please.
I have taken it back. I don't want you to come in.
It's okay.
Yes.
Sometimes comments are made in rhetoric. So
why do you want to take advantage of this?
In order for us to maintain the sanity of the discussion on the table. So when rhetorics are made or rhetorical comments are made, let's make sure they stay at that. Dr. Joshua Jabuntiezat, do I have your cooperation? Yes. Very good. Please continue.
I hope you cooperate. And so, there is nothing semblance of Machiavellianism or whatever in this matter.
Machiavellian?
Machiavellian.
It was well planned?
Who planned it?
Orchestrated?
First of all,
calculated?
The first petition went to the president during the turn of Nana Akuffo. Remember Professor Kwankwaza?
That's right.
He catalogued a number of issues, including unilaterally appointing judges to the Supreme Court bench, nominating. The president did not see it credible to refer them or establish a prima facie case, so it was dismissed. In fact, President Akuffo was more concerned about why Professor Kwankwaza allowed the petition to leak. And he was even scanning through the laws of this land to imprison him. That was his pleasure. Now, Daniel Ofori, together with others, now we are talking about Daniel Ofori, goes to petitions and the matter is referred to the Council of State, a prima facie case is established, a committee is formed, the Chief Justice or the removed Chief Justice appeared before that committee with her lawyers, 4 lawyers, calls a lot of witnesses, presents evidence, and at the end of the case, it was established that, yes, you traveled with your daughter and your husband when they were not supposed to be part of it. You were supposed to go with your security. A mere poor security man who will get a visa in his passport, receive per year. You denied that security man. You denied him. And you are talking about being treated unfairly? No, excuse our French. If you are gone, you are gone. People must manner. You see, truth is a bitter pill, but when you serve it, you are okay. Nobody must play the emotional cards. Today, you see people showing she's praying. Hey, we are seeing things. So Roland, the case that have been sent to the High Court is nothing short of a joke. I don't know why the attorney, he has to waste his time to even go to the Supreme Court, because it's already determined. If you read the judgment, it is there, white, black and white, and the analogy people gave that how can you be removed? I think it was Fred that gave, removed as a headmaster and still think that you are a teacher. You have been removed as a headmaster, so let me be a teacher. When you know very well that the only reason that you can be removed as a Chief Justice is misbehavior, incompetence, or infirmity. Based on what was she removed? Was it not a misbehavior? What can you use to remove a justice of the Superior Court? It's not misbehavior. So is there a different misbehavior for a Chief Justice or a different misbehavior for a justice? So she is a goner. We got to move on. And I want to congratulate the newly appointed Chief Justice. He must go there very...
He's been nominated.
Nominated. Oh, he will go through. I mean, it's a travesty of justice. The senior most. Bafuboni, because he did not side with the MPP in the 2012, what do you call it? Election petition. Somebody thought that he was anti-MPP. When he was doing his bidding for the people of this country, every judge must bear in mind that they are serving the people of this country and not the shrimps and caprices of political parties.
Justice Paul Bafuboni?
Yes, he has to be treated that way. And it's painful that you will spend only a year as the Chief Justice of this. That was a travesty of justice. If people are demonstrating, that is what they must be demonstrating against, that the lives of Bafuboni will not be treated that.
Now, as we wrap up, just let me give you 2 minutes on that, because we want to look at the grievances of the MPP as they embarked on that demonstration. Just 2 minutes on this. So, there are concerns that posterity is not going to judge the president, the current Council of State, fairly in relation to the subject matter. 2 minutes.
Roland, how much is the cost of a goat in this country today? How much is the cost of one goat?
Goat?
Yes.
What has that got to do with this?
Some justices were removed from office for collecting a goat.
You're talking about the ANAS investigations,
yes.
And
a
the
goat.
aftermath.
How much is the cost of a goat? In some cases, less than 1,000 Ghana cedis. The judges who are speaking for this woman, the former justice who are speaking for this woman, I think we need to go back and investigate them when they were in office. To think that over 300,000 Ghana cedis is nothing, and so they should allow the woman to stay. Presuppose that when they were in office, they might have done things that are worse than this.
You can't make those assumptions.
Oh, yes, assumption. And that's why I'm saying that we need to go and investigate them. Yes. We need to go and investigate what is it that the former Chief Justice did when she was in office. Because for her to think that 370,000 Ghana cedis is no money, and consider the office that the woman is occupying, we should just allow her to go. You sit there and wear your, what do they call it? The collar. And then you sentence people 5 years, 20 years for stealing plantain, for stealing a goat. And then you think that you are an angel from heaven. You are above the laws of this country. And so when it's your turn, you should be treated with kid gloves. Is that the point? As for me, as I said from the very beginning,
I said posterity. The comments, the concerns.
Of course, President Mahama posterity has always judged him. And he has always to be vindicated. And I know he'll be vindicated again. Now, my good friend, the elephant in him this morning rose again. That he has heard on a radio station that Signpost submitted a petition to President Mahama for the removal of the judicial commissioners. And how come the president didn't forward that petition when he received it? And so he exercised some discretion. So we can come and sit on this table right now because we had a news item on radio or television. That becomes the facts. That becomes the truth. Well, we know in this country,
Well,
under your watch.
he's quoting a news report. He's
So
entitled to quote a
has
news
he investigated that further? You even ask him, do you have any other further proof? So, Kofi Agunya has sat on this TV right now to make a statement. Somebody has picked out there as 100% facts. Your president, President Akuffo, who told us that he is just a conveyor belt. When they submitted a petition to him toward the removal of Charlotte Osei, the petitioner didn't sign the petition. They didn't date it. They went out there to fish for the people. They coach them, guide them on what to do. Meanwhile, the same president received other petitions and he threw it away. Have you forgotten so soon? Let me assure you, and let me tell you, in case you want to know.
Fred, wrap up for me.
If there is any wrongdoing in electoral commission for which the commissioners must be brought to justice, they will surely come for justice. And the people of SAR, Sandrogo Akpafu Lolobi, that the electoral commissioner use a personal discretion to deny us opportunity of representation in the 8th parliament, we are going to petition the president and go for a head.
Fred, are you insinuating that you are aware of a petition to...
I am saying we are going to do it. I am going to do it for the people of SAR. We are Ghanaians. And the constitution of the people of Ghana give us the right to have representation. She sat in the office, used a pen to issue a fiat and deny that opportunity. And it is not enough grounds for her to be removed from office. For those 4 years, do you know the things that we lost as a people? Sandro Akpafu, Lolobi, and Likpe.
Sandro Kofi, Akpafu,
Lolobi, and Likpe. Do you know the things that we lost? Sal. And you think she must remain in office? You think that if we submit the petition to the president and they didn't act on the petition, we will take even the president to court. Yes.
Does that...
So we are preparing. So if that's your fear, don't worry about it at all.
Dr. Zato, it justifies your position,
God,
right?
Let me just learn. Okay. Thank God, gradually we are resetting. The Supreme Court and rest are being set well. Once we have finished the resetting, they also go. So don't worry about it. Whether you have heard the news on Joe FM, on Tokuro FM, wherever you heard it, I am here to confirm to you that we are submitting a petition to the president for the removal of the commissioners. So just bear that in mind.
Okay. Dr. Zato, then I withdraw my question to you then. He seems to be confirming that there's a number or petition.
Thank you. Now, I just want to...
So it justifies your position that is orchestrated?
I will come to that. But the first thing is that I just want to say something. The last time a failed presidential candidate was petitioned and investigated by the OSP, the OSP cleared the person, and that person ended up winning the next election. That's His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. The last time a former presidential candidate, a failed president, was investigated by the OSP and vindicated, cleared, he went on to win the general election.
I don't understand you.
Right now, the OSP has been called upon to investigate another failed former presidential candidate. Coming events I see cast their shadows. It also shows, it's supposed to show that he too will become the next president of the Republic of Ghana.
Dr. Zato, I don't understand what you're saying. What are you insinuating?
I'm not insinuating, I'm stating facts.
Okay.
One, somewhere in 2020, His Excellency President John Mahama lost the last election. He came second.
Who?
After President Mahama.
Okay.
He came second.
For the Airbus, this thing.
Then he was, the OSP was petitioned to investigate him. The OSP went ahead,
on the Airbus, okay,
investigated him and cleared him. He became the president of Ghana in the next election. Today, some people have petitioned the OSP.
No, Solomon has petitioned the OSP on Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
Yes.
Together with who?
Abu Bakman and
Abu Bakman.
Addo.
Okay.
To
The big three.
Yes.
Okay.
To also investigate the man who lost the 2024 election, the man who came second.
Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
So I see coming events casting their shadows. And I'm making a logical analogy that based on
I
that
don't understand. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia hasn't gone through the primaries yet.
I'm making
an analogy.
And that's my analogy. Okay. That I foresee that he too, having been going through this grill, I foresee good things coming his way, and I foresee the gods of the land aligning in his favor, and I foresee him becoming the next president of the Republic of Ghana and be sworn in January 2029. I see that because he too has demonstrated that he's clean, he's honest, his integrity is intact, his ideas are impactful, and they are helping millions of Ghanaians. The decisions and policies implemented have brought a lot of people out of poverty and are making them beneficiaries and meaningful players in the economy today. He has changed lives, and those lives will help making the president in 2029. Secondly, the second point, the second point I want to make is that at least when I made this point, I was told that, listen, it is perfect even in academia to cite credible news sources to support your point. So if I'm quoting a credible news source, I am doing it because it is allowed. Secondly, we have not demonstrated. You see, that's the people want to bring it's a straight jacket thing. Oh, the president has no discretion. But we have just established that he has. That he received a petition in January. That petition is still gathering dust. Why hasn't he submitted that petition to move them? So if we are saying that the president has no choice, it's wrong. Anybody who says the president has no choice in this matter is being lazy, insincere, or disingenuous. He has. And we've just seen it. 2 petitions received. He decided to act very fast and very quick on one. The other one, I won't say he threw it away. The other one, nobody knows what it is. When you see this happen,
which one? Which the other one?
The one that is supposed to remove the EC chairs. When you see this happen, that is Machiavellian.
Who is the petition?
I don't know. The petition was sent to him. We've acknowledged that, we've known that it is there. And people are Googling. And by now, if it was not true, somebody would have said that there's no petition line. Somebody would have said, I know people are Googling, they're watching. It has shown. So when you see those things, the alacrity and the speed of which they work to remove this one, juxtaposed with the tortoise space or the lack of recognition of this other petition, it tells you that whole process was Machiavelli on steroids. That whole process was a political plan clothed under legal leges to remove this woman. It has happened. And you've gotten the Chief Justice of your liking of your mate. I wish the government very well, and I wish the new Chief Justice, because look, as I said, if it comes to personal,
you say it is Machiavellian under Machiavellian under what?
It's Machiavelli on steroids.
Machiavelli.
Because Machiavelli,
I know about the author and the philosopher. So Machiavelli on what?
On steroids.
On steroids. All right.
So we have just been told that the last time a presidential candidate
you have 2 minutes.
Yes, was sent to the OSP, the person ultimately became the president in the next elections, forgetting that in the 2020 elections, John Mahama had 47.4%, as against Nana Akufo-Addo's 51.3%.
I don't understand.
It was very close.
What does that got to do with it?
The person that have petitioned, Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, that is yet to be their candidate anyway.
DMB?
The DMB that they say Akanaipe is now in the region of 41.74%.
41.74%.
So these are not comparables.
And then GM got
47.4%. So contrary to the Akanaipe in this instance, GM was doing about Aka 2.7%. You understand?
Okay, so we have Aka 9.
Aka 9 and Aka 2.7. So these are distinct features. But in any case, you have been preaching against corruption in our body politic. I am only helping you. I have not manufactured any statement or any petition anywhere. I have only asked the OSP to go and find out from the vice president, the former vice president, who meticulously gave an information that he single-handedly donated more than 300 brand new Navara pickups that is valued about $18 million. So I don't know where the difficulty is. You must be applauding me. In fact, if you Google on various platforms, they say he's the biggest liar. I am giving him an opportunity to clear his name, that indeed truth stands as you believe in. Truth must stand always. So where lies the difficulty with it? You said it. I didn't force you. He was not being interviewed by any journalist or any TV station. He himself willingly gave us this information, so he must answer. To crown it, the Chief Justice must now understand that we have a country or a nation to govern or to run. It is gone, long gone. She missed an opportunity to right the wrongs. Now that it has been settled, I don't see how she's going to, as it were, make any headway in the courts. And nobody must delude itself that the courts are not working. If the courts are not working, then it means it is the Chief Justice, the removed Chief Justice, who did not manage the court well. If she managed the court very well, it will be good for all of us. Nobody following the Chief Justice must be complaining about the court, because this is the court that she led.
I see. The MPP. They gathered
so we and some course so our political highway so a year Sophia Akuffo and finally President Mahama received petition to sack her as a Council of State member as you see a Council of State members no so finalize the BBA or more day by sack. But I some Japanese cocotiza and some way at my Ghana Politics Avenue. So subscribe, like, and also share my Afro so answer into me and don't forget to click on the notification bell. Send any updates be I drop piano. Once every to me, I can be.